Cass Technical High School, established in 1907. Over 100 years of academic excellence. Sports, entertainment, politics, you name it, Cass Tech is second to none. The greatest athlete you never knew was a Cass Tech graduate. Eddie Tolan may have been the most unlikely superstar athlete we have ever known. Eddie was known as the Midnight Express, the fastest man alive in 1932. Standing only 5'4", with glasses sometimes taped to his head and a knee wrap on, Eddie did not resemble a world-class athlete. Nevertheless, Eddie graduated from Cass Tech and went on to the University of Michigan and became a great track athlete, even though his first love was football. Michigan did not allow him to play football, so Eddie had to focus on track and field. The Olympics was in Los Angeles in 1932, and Eddie Tolan shined and won 2 Olympic gold medals in the 100 and 200 meters. Eddie was not the media favorite, being called the Dusty Negro, or sometimes the chunky runner from Detroit. Eddie was very much underestimated. The hotly contested 100-meter was a race between Eddie Tolan and Ralph Metcalfe. The race was determined to be a dead heat, with the first photo finish in history, with Eddie Tolan declared the victor. Eddie left Los Angeles as the fastest man in the world and an international star. Upon his return to Michigan, he was greeted with hundreds of thousands of fans. The governor declared it Eddie Tolan Day. Despite the biggest athletic achievement at the time, Eddie Tolan did not receive fortune and fame. At Cass, Eddie was allowed to be all he could be athletically. He would say the height of his athletic career was the 6 touchdowns he scored at Cass Tech as a quarterback. After Cass, at the University of Michigan, he was not allowed to play football. After the Olympics, when he came back to Detroit, no one would give him a job. He wanted to go back to the University of Michigan to study to be a doctor, but he did not have the money. In hopes to raise money for medical school, Eddie had to run races in vaudeville for money. Even though he was never paid, he was disqualified for the 1936 Olympics. These were the Olympics that Jesse Owens would receive worldwide acclaim, and Eddie Tolan was never even recognized. Despite the disappointment of not being able to compete in the 1936 Olympics, Eddie was still a friend and a mentor to Jesse Owens. Jesse would say they were close, and every time he would visit Detroit, he would never leave before he would see Eddie. Though unsung, Cass Tech legacy honors Eddie Tolan as a great alumni and one of the greatest athletes that you never knew. Click the subscribe button for more Cass alumni profiles.